Give me something good. Ow! Dun, dun, dun. You know that song. Okay, guys, here we go to finish off this trilogy. That's what I'm calling it, I guess, trilogy of classic horror figures. We got Zombie Spawn. Hopefully, this one will be better than the last review, Mangler, which was not a bad review. I gave him a fair rating. And also of this horrible vampire right here, guys. And every time I look at him, I get a kick out of this vampire. But he's up for sale right now. If he doesn't sell, he's going to remain on my shelf until he does sell. But yeah, he's a pretty horrific. Horrible. He puts the horror in horrible. Haha, how'd you like that? He's a horrible figure. That's where I was going. Okay, so hopefully this Zombie Spawn is going to be a little bit more promising. And of course, these weapons right here I can see are not going to disappoint. And I just wanted to show you guys, not only is he on perfect card, which is going to suck for me to have to open him up, but also to get rid of this little part of nostalgia right here. Kmart. $7.99. This was way back in the day when action figures were $7.99 and when Kmart existed. A lot of Kmarts have gone out of business since then, but these were these action figures back in the day, $7.99 for action figures. Now action figures are like 20 bucks. And the average action figure is like around 15, 20 bucks. But this is an unpackaging channel. And despite the card being in mint condition, I mean, the card is in mint condition. There's nothing wrong with this card. And of course, we reviewed Mangler from the same series, Series 7. So he's from the same series, guys. Okay, so you know what that means. I'm going to have to unbox him, unpackage him. I'm sorry. It has to be done. Okay, so here we go. Let's take out Zombie Spawn. Oh, that's so painful. Oh, that's so painful. But toys are not meant to stay in packages. They are meant to be opened and played with and put on the shelf to collect dust. Okay. And plus, if you don't open them up, you won't be able to see these cool weapons, guys. And you won't be able to actually feel what Zombie Spawn feels like. Right? If you don't open them up. I mean, you could die tomorrow, right? You could die tomorrow and not know what this figure feels like because you didn't want to open them up and you didn't want to take them out of the package. Let me bring my camera up a little bit because he's a little bit taller than I anticipated. Okay, very nice figure, guys. A figure that I would not, wouldn't think to like, but he actually looks really, really good. I am not hating on this figure at all, man. Be careful with the brakes. Hopefully nothing pops off. Knee bends, leg bends. Nice leg bend, elbow bends. Be careful. You know, he's been in the package a long time when his joints start to crack. That's similar to us as human beings, you know, when you go for a long road trip and then you get out the car and then all your bones are cracking, your legs are cracking, your hips are cracking, all that is cracking. Like that. So there's the articulation. 90s standard action figure articulation. Up and down. Elbow bend, up and down, leg, knee bend. That's all you got from the 90s. That's how we did it back in the 90s. Oh yeah, and head articulation as well, I think. Yeah, he does. He just has to be crunched. Okay, so listen, nice sculpt overall, guys. He's a very muddy looking zombie. You can definitely tell if you ever picked up any of McFarlane's zombies from The Walking Dead, you can see the inspiration here. It carried over into that line that was that was set to come out years later. And I'm looking at his face. He has no eyes and he has no inner mouth. And he has this thing right here. Okay. I don't... These boots, man, I've said it a million times. What is up with these boots? I mean, McFarlane always goes crazy when it comes to boots, man. I'm always been jealous of these boots, but these boots right here, yeah, okay, I wouldn't mind having a pair of boots like that. Okay, so let's take out some of his weapons. So he comes with a sword right here, pretty nice. He comes with this old-fashioned gun right here, double barrel. I forget what the name of this gun is called. Not a musket, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. What's kind of gun they used to have back in the 1800s, if my history is right. And then speaking of a gun that wasn't in the 1800s, this big freaking gun right here. Holy crap! Talk about futuristic, man. That is a big freaking awesome gun, and it's heavy too. And then he comes with this chainsaw. Anytime you can get an action figure that has a freaking chainsaw is a plus. Okay, so let me look at the back of this. Let me see how he... Sorry. Let's see how he holds some of this stuff. Okay, so here's the picture of him holding all this stuff. There's the gun. The gun goes into there. There's the chainsaw. And then the sword. I don't know where the sword goes to. I don't see the sword anywhere, so... Of course, he does have a pretty cool sword, but the sword is not going to go into his hands. It's going to be the gun and the chainsaw. So, okay, I see where the sword goes to. Okay, so the gun goes into here, like so. Oh, look at that. It fits nicely in there. That's nice. That's really, really nice. And it pops out, and it's sturdy in there, too. It goes in there very nicely. It packs in there, see? It kind of locks in there. That's good. That's really awesome. And it matches up too with the side holster. Then this sword right here goes on to this right here because there's a hole right here and there's a peg. So you can peg that into there if you want to. I think it pegs into there. It should. Yeah. It's not pegging in. It's not pegging in. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay. Let's get his gun into his hand. Now, I'm looking. Okay, maybe this goes into this hand right here. Yeah, because... Oh, no, actually, no, it doesn't. Oh, they put the peg on the wrong side, dude. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Well, yeah. Let's see... Alright, that's not going to work. So let's put his gun in this hand. Actually, that works better. Okay, that works better. And then the chainsaw can go into here. Or into there. Or maybe not. Let's see, maybe it goes into this way over here. You know what? Actually, I'll put it in this hand. But it doesn't have a peg. This has a peg right here, but he doesn't hold it. Alright, guys. Let's see. There's his chainsaw. Okay, the peg is over here on this side. Dude. Oh no, it's on this side. It's almost upside down. Guys. Alright, this is not working. I'm taking up too much time, dude, to try to put these weapons into his hand. So we'll just put the gun in his hand for now. Okay. So there's a zombie spawn holding the gun. Not too shabby. I could probably put that... Yeah, there we go. His finger in there on the trigger. And like all spawn figures, Spawn holds the gun so awkwardly. And I would love to get this chainsaw into his hand. I guess this would probably be the best way to get the chainsaw into his hand. Yeah, that's probably the best way, just kind of hanging on there, guys. Okay, so not too shabby. Not too shabby at all, guys. So let's get the measurements, and I'll do a little story on zombie spawn, because I'm not familiar with zombie spawn. Because this is my first zombie spawn. So he stands just under 7 inches. We'll give him 7 inches. Up to his little antenna back there. He's just under 8 inches. So let's read up a story on zombie spawn. And bear with me in my reading skills. Okay, here we go. Okay, a spawn can survive for hundreds of years if he carefully monitors his power's supply. Before becoming zombie spawn, this warrior died at the hands of another at very young age. He wanted to live forever and sought revenge on his killer, so he made a pact with Malbogia, the leader of the Dark Lands. Now zombie spawn, armed with a high-tech gun and chainsaw, nears the end of his existence on Earth. His body and armor have been repaired hundreds of times, but he refuses to give up. There we go. I like that story. You know, for some reason, guys, you know when the action figure looks cool, he's going to have a cool story. And when he has a cool story, he's going to be a cool action figure. You know what I mean? I think that goes for every superhero. So let's take another quick look at zombie spawn, some of the detail, get an up close and personal look of this zombie spawn. I really like this zombie spawn. I didn't think I would. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He's very solid. I love that holster. There's his chainsaw. The pants, the boots, the back, the design. You know, listen, the design is a little bit muddy. I felt like they could have did a little bit more with the paint apps to make him look a little bit more awesome, but not to say that he's not awesome, because he very much is awesome. There's the back of him. Yeah, I'm really digging this zombie spawn, guys. I didn't think I would, but I actually do like him a lot. It's definitely nostalgic overload right here. I do, of course, love the spawn skull belt buckle. I do love this little cloth cape that they gave him. It's a little nice added touch, you know what I mean? If they had taken that away, would he have looked the same? No, actually this kind of gives him like a little bit of a nice touch. So there is zombie spawn. Let's put him next to vampire over here and the mangler. So there goes 3 horror villains. The only villains are horror monsters I probably haven't reviewed. Well, actually, I did review a Frankenstein back in the day, but he was horrible. I think he was from Wetworks too. I did a vampire Frankenstein. I have not reviewed a mummy yet. But these are some of the classic horror villains brought to you by Spawn. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you my rating. I've already spent almost 15 minutes on this guy, messing around. Everything looks good, guys. There's really nothing, no gripes I really have to complain about this figure. He's pretty much somewhat perfect, except for the paint apps. You know, the paint apps look kind of muddy, but he is a zombie. And I've seen that with a lot of McFarlane zombie figures, especially with The Walking Dead. But overall, he's a very, very nice figure. And he is a very nice display piece. And he's very well made. And he's pretty solid, too. So with all that being said, guys, I'm going to give him a solid 8. I think 8 is pretty fair score to give him. Anything higher, no, he's not that awesome, but he is awesome to where he deserves an 8. And I do love this chainsaw. I just wish he can hold this one better. You just kind of have to hang it on his hand right there. And yeah, I do like him a lot, guys. Let me back up my camera. So yeah, he will go nicely on display in your Spawn collection. In your horror collection too, if you don't collect Spawn figures. If you like horror movies, I definitely do think you should add him to your collection. So there you guys have it. There was my little review of Spawn, Zombie Spawn. I like him, I like him, I like him. So if you like this review, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to receive more cool, awesome reviews, and tell me what you guys think of this Zombie Spawn. Do you like him? I like him. Yeah. So there you guys have it. There was my review of Zombie Spawn. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.